What's up, guys? Today we're going to be looking at the Blissey EX deck that reigning world champion Fernando Cifuentes used to come in second at the regional in Monterrey last weekend. Alright, so the main attacker in this deck is Blissey EX with 300 HP. This thing is an absolute tank. For 3 colorless, it has the return attack, it has 180 damage, draw until 6, which is really good because this deck does not have an actual draw engine. And then, what's most important for this, its ability Happy Switch. Once during your turn, you move a basic energy from one of your Pokemon to another one of your Pokemon. This combos extremely well with Munkidori, because using its Adrenabrain ability, it can move up to 3 damage off from one of your Pokemon to one of your opponent's Pokemon. And if your opponent does not one-hit KO Blissey, it'll have damage on it you can move off. And then with Happy Switch, you don't need as much Dark Energy. You can use 3 Munkidori with only 2 Dark Energy. Combined with Rigid Band as well, this gives Blissey an effective 330 HP. So it takes a lot to knock it out, and then you can start to move damage off to take KOs. Also included are Cornerstone. It's really good against Goldengo because that deck can one-hit KO Blissey, and then having Shred is always helpful. Roaring Moon can also take one-hit KOs against things that are extremely tricky, like opposing Blisseys or Dark Weak Pokemon. It can also knock out easily. Our ace spec of choice is Precious Trolley. The goal of this deck is to go second and play Arven, do Trolley for a whole bench, and then also grab Turbo Energize to start putting energy into play. So then we can use Munkidori to attack. Town Store to help find our tools such as the Rigid Band, EXP Share, Rescue Board, 4 Arven, 4 Boss, 3 Iono, 2 Research, Pokégear so we can find as many of these supporters as possible, 2 Nest Ball, 4 Ultra Ball to find all our evolution Pokemon. And with that, let's get into the gameplay today. I was not paying attention. They're going first. And we have Arven, so this is perfect because we can get Precious Trolley, Turbo Energize, and be set. Right, they start with a Squawk. Not really tell us much. Like they could be playing. No idea what they could be playing. Pokégear. Probably get something generic. All right. Ooh, they just fail it. Okay. Another Pokégear. They fail it too. They just see no supporters at all. Alright, Earthen Vessel. We have Research. Okay, what energy? I think this is Poison our Chaladon, which is perfectly fine because my Chansey has more than enough HP. Alright, yeah, okay, there's Palpad Research straight away. Yeah, okay, this is Poison our Chaladon. The 2 metals. Probably grab Bonnet. Wait, they might not even bother. This thing is humongous. Yeah, they're just gonna go to Duraludon. They might just ignore their poison and just play straight. Swapping C's. They get their Brute Bonnet down. See if they can do anything from there. Alright, I'll attach Booster Capsule to it. Alright, so they can poison me, but it's not really the biggest deal. They're also going to poison themselves, too. They're already in range, okay, but, like, putting even more damage on the Squawk ability just makes it easier for Munkidori to knock it out. Alright, Nest Ball. They might just grab a Pecharunt here. I'll have to see though. Yeah, we're gonna have a Pecharunt. Do they have energy or like a Rescue Board to retreat into it? They do. All right. Strange they don't just poison before they put the Pecharunt in, because the Pecharunt would take no damage. And then okay, they finally find the Carmine. I guess they were looking for off those Pokégear. They're just motoring through the deck. They also attached Mochi to Duraludon, so that'll let it do 260. Blissey can survive that though, so it's still fine. They have to poison me. Going back into their turn, I will be knocked out, but That's fine, honestly. Alright. So Arven, get Trolley and Turbo Energize. Rip Precious Trolley. Grab Bang Bang Bang. Cornerstone might actually be good here. Because I won't grab this. I'll grab it more. Because the Duraludons have the ability. I think everything actually has the ability. Like, they'll be able to poison me, but like that's not. I'm not like seriously worried about that. All right. Okay. Dark Energy. Turbo Energize. I really need energy. Not yet. I think I can save it. All right, and then yeah, just Turbo Energize. Dark Fighting. Where should this go? I think Dark to Monkey and this there. Because I can happy switch this energy. Alright, yeah, so going back in, my Chansey will be knocked out. And I could probably just give him Cornerstone. Although it is gonna take a ton of damage from this thing. Okay, with the second Blissey, I can probably just start attacking straight away. Alright, little Night Stretcher, just grab an energy back. They're gonna just attach it to Duraludon, Archaludon. Are they just gonna go straight into it? Although they wouldn't want to, because it doesn't do anything to me. Okay. Nest Ball. Probably grab another Duraludon. Nothing too bad in there. I've got a Latias. Okay. So they'll. Oh, actually, even though the poison damage, I can start to move it back with Munkidori, actually. So I think I am pretty fine to kind of just sit here. Because, yeah, I get 8 on me, but I can move with 2 Munkidori, I can move 6 off every turn. Alright, they'll discard Fez and another Bonnet. For research. Yeah, so it'll take them a ton. Yeah, so the poison powder, but like I can move this damage off, and they can't hit me because everything here has an ability. If I can get a third Munkidori, they just cannot knock me out. All right, my turn. All right, I'll Night. Okay, if he evolve into Blissey. Brain. Where should I move this is kind of the question. I think to Duraludon is probably okay, I'll move 30 to this Latias, and then it's kind of a question, do I happy switch or do I just I do need a Munkidori though, so I will. I'll Earthen Vessel way of fighting. Grab Dark, Double Dark, I think. Yeah, Double Dark. Ultra Ball, Dark, and a Stretcher to grab Munkidori. Bench Munkidori. Attach Dark Energy. Adrenabrain, move 30 on Duraludon, happy switch, move it over there, use the last Adrenabrain to move this damage. Eventually this Petron will knock itself out. Yeah, so I'll just keep moving it onto Archaludon, and I'll just pass from there. Because they can't hit me, and their poison cannot do enough damage. Like, I can move it all off with Munkidori, so they'll have to start going after Munkidori. But that's just a pain. And eventually this Petron will die from its poison. And then they won't really have anything, like, because they're just giving me free damage. I don't even have to attack. Alright, so Carmine is 7. Okay. Blood Moon, Munkidori. That Munkidori is big, actually, because then they can't start moving this back to me. And I can have my army of Munkidoris to keep moving this 8 damage every turn. Although it is going to be a lot more because it's, yeah, coming back. But I think it's still fine. Alright, what's the top deck? Boss. I could just boss this Brute Bonnet. Yeah, it has 3 retreat costs. Yeah, so I'll boss. Oh, wait, it doesn't. They have 3 retreat because of Latias. I forgot about that. Okay, that's fine. Adrenabrain. Just keep moving this damage off. I'll move it on to Petron. I'll take the knockout. But that does open up Fez. I think they play Secret Box for any spec, not unfair stamps. I'm not really worried about that. Nest Ball, kind of useless. Adrenabrain. Move this. Just keep moving on to our Chaladon. And then Happy Switch. Do Adrenabrain once again. And keep alright. Keep moving this damage onto our Chaladon. And there. I could Night Stretcher and Energy just to load this Blissey up eventually. No, it's fine, because I would only need to do it like once because I have Happy Switch. Alright, yeah, so now I'm only taking 30 damage because I knocked out the Petch. It's just the Perilous Jungle. And this is just free damage I can use every single turn. They have another Petch. Okay. We'll go into it. I can just knock it out straight away though, so. Not the biggest. They are just giving, like, yeah, so I've knocked out Petch again. I don't know why they just don't poison while Brute Bonnet's in the active and then just retreat out of that. Seems strange, but yeah, so I'll go up to 180, coming back into my turn. Alright, so a Night Stretcher. I wonder what they'll grab. Are they gonna grab Petch again? Yeah, they're gonna have Fez. Although, I didn't knock it. Oh, it's not that. It's, Unfair Stamp that needs them to be knocked out by damage. But Fez just needs it to be knocked out at any point, so. It's a little pass, and I just keep getting free damage to work with. They're pretty close to decking themselves out, too. Alright. So with this, I don't even need to use Happy Switch. Okay, I think, yeah, I'll put it on the Blissey, because I have Happy Switch. I might as well use it. Alright, so move this. On Petch. I only need to do it twice, because it'll be knocked out by poison. Yeah, I don't really. The poison won't knock me out, right? Yeah, I'll survive, so I don't really need to even worry about like knocking out this Petch. It's fine. Alright, so Adrenabrain off Cornerstone. Onto our Chaladon. So now it is in rain. Yeah, they just concede. They just couldn't keep up with the Ogerpon being healed off 90 damage every single turn from those Munkidori. That's ridiculous, dude. Alright, going second, and I have an Arven, so that just an energy enhance. So this just guarantees Precious Trolley and Turbo Energize turn 1, which is very good, and they mulligan, and okay. I think yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Joltik box, because the feature boost is probably for hands, and that's like the Pikachu. That's fine, because the most they can do with the Pikachu is 330. And if I have Rigid Band on, my Blisseys can survive that. Yes, Joltik. And that's perfectly fine because they want to go second, because they want to do their turn 1 play. Okay, bench Fez. Alright, Fez Clefairy. I don't really get why we would bench Clefairy here. Like, I guess they can attack with it, but until, like, you see, you know, like, what matchup we're playing against, just benching this thing does not, because it has like no HP. It can die so easily. Alright. Arven. Trolley. Turbo Energize. Attach. I don't... Ogerpon would block the... Wait. Ogerpon actually might be pretty big here. Because the Galvantula, Clefairy, Miraidon, it's just hands. But they can't one-hit KO me with hands. So... Alright, so actually then I'll attach Dark Energy. Trolley. That, and then a squad of monkeys. Wait a second. Just Turbo Energize. And Turbo Energize. Okay, good thing I did not attach that fighting. Alright, so... I don't really need to even attack with it, though. That's the thing. So I can... I will put an energy on just in case I really need to like ramp up and use this thing. Okay. So their turn. They'll probably just jolting charge here. More than fine with that. Like, they would need Rescue Board and an energy if they wanted to attack the fairy. It would knock me out, but it's like after that, like what do they have? They don't have enough. They don't have play. All right, so they have Crispin. So yeah, okay, they could Crispin to attack with Clefairy, but once again, that doesn't get them anywhere. Like, that's not useful. They attack with Clefairy. Alright, looks like they have nothing else to do. And they're just gonna try and... Like, they can knock out my Chansey, but if I just bring up Ogerpon, what are they gonna do? They can't do anything about it. Psychic to hand. Lightning to Joltik. Attach Psychic to Clefairy, and... Are they gonna attack with it? Yeah, okay, they're gonna go into Clefairy. They're gonna knock out my Chansey, but I'm just gonna promote Ogerpon. Alright, yeah, Mew. Okay, Mew will be an issue because it can copy the Shred, but they have no energy on it. So it's gonna take them a while, and if I can knock it out before it has a chance to do that, that's fine. Alright. Catch fighting here. Rescue Board. It's kind of debating, I don't really want to, I don't, like, if I do Arven, like, what am I getting? That's the thing. I could get Rigid Band. But I could also just get that on research. Okay, I think I'll Ultra Ball, Arven, and Pokégear. I'll get a Blissey. Yeah, like, Mew copying my Shred, but even then, I can just move that damage back. Yeah, so actually I'm not even worried. Actually, no, I'm not even weak to Psychic. Okay, I'm not even worried about Mew. Alright, and then attach a Rescue Board to Monkey. I have a Dark Energy. Yeah, I'll Night Stretcher for a Dark Energy. Attach it. Alright, attach for China. Oh, kind of wasted that. Probably should have grabbed Chansey. Yeah, just research. Alright, Town Store. Alright, so I do just get a Rigid Band. Catch that there. I don't have any damage on me, so I can't really use. Yeah, just pass. Like, they can't really do anything. And like, even if they try and boss, they would have to go after Munkidori, because if they get, okay, yep, they have to go after a Munkidori here though. No, they're going after Blissey. They're okay, so they make themselves bigger, but I'm just doing, they're not doing that much, and I can move it all back, like, especially with Rigid Band, like, they're not doing that much damage, and I can just move it all back. So, not exactly a great play, I wouldn't say. And I can also knock out Jolt. I have to make sure my Blissey isn't going to get knocked out. But eventually I do that, I can just move 30 to Jolt and just KO it. Alright, so let's see what they do. Yeah, full move Rondo for 130. They don't even 2-hit. They 3-hit KO me anyway. So, yeah. No threat at all. Don't want to Iono. Don't really think it's necessary. And we can just... Alright, I'll Night Stretcher. Grab the Dark. Now I can attach it to Munkidori. So, Draenabrain. Move this onto Clefairy. Draenabrain. So now I believe, yeah, that puts it in return range. So now I can happy switch onto there, and then I can just Adrenabrain, move this last damage off to Joltik, and KO it. And I get a fighting energy. Brave attach return. I don't even want to do Town Store because that just gives them. I don't know what it gives them, but I don't really want to give them anything. But they both have one retreat. I don't really think I need to boss here, but just pass it over. Because like obviously Blissey's gonna be stuck here unless I can find like a switch or anything, but I'm more than happy to just sit here. Yeah, we'll flip the script. I just don't think. I just do not think they have an answer to Cornerstone. Okay, they're powering up MEW. Strange. Okay, they're gonna boss again. Probably gonna go after a monkey. Yeah, okay, they learned the lesson this time. They're gonna have to go Munkidori, but that's still fine. Because now I can just go into Cornerstone. Eventually they are gonna run out of boss. We're down 2 so far. Yeah, they get one prize card. Break Cornerstone. I don't even really need to attack, because that also just gives them flip the script, which I don't really need to do, because I don't really want to. Alright, so Munkidori, move this damage to Fez. I guess I can happy switch here. I could just Turbo Energize if I really. I could Iono Turbo Energize. I think I'll just do that. Kind of content to just sit here. Okay, I could have put Town Store in play, but I don't think it's necessary. Alright. Nest Ball. Yeah, honestly, I'll get a Munkidori. And just Turbo Energize. Oh, I could have moved the 10 off Blissey. I think it's fine. Because with Rigid Band, nothing's KOing it. So, still just happy to sit here, because they might play 4 boss, but like bossing will not KO Blissey. And so if I go out of that, like. Yeah, okay, there's hands. That is a threat. I think I need to deal with that. But, okay, what are they prime catching? Another Munkidori. Okay, that's fine. I'm probably just gonna go right back into. Yeah, just gonna go right back into Clefairy. Alright, so that might be all of their gusts down. They may play a 3rd boss, but going after this Munkidori. Like, they find Arven. What do they grab? Like, nothing here is putting them any closer to winning. It's like, yeah, they'll KO my monkey, but they're only taking a single prize for it. And okay. Charm on MEW. Again, fine. I do just need to get rid of this thing, though. Although, yeah, if I find boss, I can just attach energy to Cornerstone and KO it, which I think will just win me the game because I don't think they'll have anything to do except bossing around. But they can't get rid of my Blissey, so I think I'm 100% fine. All right. Do I even want to bench Chansey? Well, if I'm KOing bad, I think it's fine. All right. Attach energy. Just kind of have to. I don't think. Have I even used any boss yet? I haven't. So, this Pokégear better give me one. And it does not. That is terrible. What do I even want here? I kind of do want to preserve the Switch, I think. Do I, though? Honestly, I might just research here. I don't really want anything. Their hand is fine staying small. Yeah, I think I'll just research. Versus research. Oh, there's 2 bosses. That's fantastic. Okay, yeah, that's annoying. But still, they cannot power this up in time. So next turn, I can just boss them and it's fine. I need to start moving damage onto this Mew though. It's getting kind of beefy. I don't like it. Yeah, so just demolish 140, putting them in. So if they do any damage, I mean, well, they can't do any damage back, but if they get damage on the board somewhere, I can pretty easily knock out this Clefairy. I just don't think they have. I just don't think they have an option. I think the best thing they can do is just hope I deck out, but I'm reasonably sure I can knock them out before they have a chance to. Before I have a chance to deck out. Okay, they play a 3rd boss. They're gonna go after Munkidori again. Ultra Ball, their last 2 cards. Yeah, okay. Yeah. They know just using Pikachu is worthless here. But unless they play 4th boss, that should be their last gust. But even if they play 4th boss, that's not enough. Okay, they discarded a Pikachu to grab a Pikachu. But Pikachu's not useful. Like, I don't think it shreds either. Yeah, it doesn't shred, so it won't get through Cornerstone, and Blissey will survive because it has Rigid Band on it. So they're gonna knock out my Munkidori again. But now, going to Cornerstone. But would it be better? It honestly might be better to just knock out Fez. Alright, evolve this just to take that risk out of there and make him beefy. Because even arm press, like, I just don't think, like, they do 180 with arm press, but that's just not enough. So I think, okay, make sure I just, yeah, Fez is weak to fighting, so I think I will just go after Fez, because now they don't have any. Oh, it's not affected by. Okay, maybe I should have gone after hands then. Well, it's fine. They would need to burn even more energy to do this. So I do need to be careful though, because Mew coming up. Alright, Ultra Ball. Like I forget it doesn't. Yeah, hands, Maridon. I forget it. Weakness resistant. It doesn't. Weakness doesn't matter to it. Okay, they get Latios. I mean, they have to go into Mew. I mean, no. Yeah, they have to go into Mew here. Yeah, okay. But I could also just. I just don't think. Once again, I don't think I have any guts, so I could just come up into Blissey, and what are they gonna? They're gonna restart. Yes, I can move 4 damage off, and I would be short of KOing this thing, so that is unfortunate. Yeah, I think they can get around. Alright, the Crispin. They're gonna Crispin too. Better not be that Pikachu. Would it be then hands? Alright. Grass to hands. Lightning. Okay. They better not play a 4th boss. Yeah, genome hacking, demolish. Oh, 140. 110. They would do enough even with this monkey damage, so I do have to get out of it. Unless I have any more monkeys left. I could Night Stretcher, or I'm not even sure if I have a Night Stretcher. See if I have a Night Stretcher. I don't. What do I have? Not much. Grab another Earthen Vessel, I guess. Yeah, okay, so like I can move this damage here. I don't even know where. I probably should have just gone boss after the Fez. Well, not. I don't really think. Yeah, I'm not even knocking anything out here. I'll move it on to the Fairy. And then, all right. So, happy switch. Move Psychic to this. Happy switch again. Move Dart. Oh, I messed it up. Okay, that's fine. I still have attach for turn. Okay. And I definitely had an energy in deck. Grab Dark. Although this is not good because it's gonna be drawing more cards. Oh wait, I can just choose not to draw cards. Never mind. All right. Go into Blissey. This is a ginormous Blissey. All right, return. I would not draw cards because that would probably just deck me out. So they can hit me for 180, or it would actually be 150. I move it off 120, so they'd be like 3-shotting me. And in that time, I think I would have enough damage around to take the 5 I need. That is, Iron Hands being powered up is kind of, but also, I just have boss on Fez. That's there too. Ugh, this is really close. I can also just happy switch. Do I still have my do I have my switch? I did burn switch. Don't think I play any Turo. Turo might have been good here. Because I could have like Turo'd up damage Blissey and brought up the new one. They're gonna bring up Fairy. Okay, that's gonna do a lot of damage. And I just don't know. I just don't think I can take 5 prizes here. Oh, I only did 150 though. Okay. Definitely a Drenabrain. Let's see what I get off prizes here. Drenabrain. Fairy. Okay. Let's see. If I get like a Night Stretcher off of this, that could be ridiculous. No, I'm just Moon, Ultra Ball. Nothing great. And okay, what will they give me? They'll give me Pikachu. How much is hands gonna be doing? Is it gonna be doing? Oh, it's gonna do 180. That's not enough. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough damage because I have my Rigid Band on. Do I have another boss? Go after Fez. Alright, knock out Fez. One prize card. And they try to give me... They probably won't do Pikachu again, but... Yeah, EXP share, Dark Energy, not really useful. Okay, put up Mew. Lower price, gonna retreat out of it. And it's like... I don't think... Blood Moon... 240, 210. Okay, that's gonna do it. Okay. Ugh, it was close though. 210. Just enough damage. Yeah, if I had like a Turo or something, maybe that would be a good inclusion in here. But who knows? Good game though. Alright guys, that's the end of the vid. I have the deck list on screen, also have it in the description as well. Thanks for watching, have a good day.